are these people?
So, our first story of the evening, but I wanted to get into this a little bit. I didn't see a lot of people talking about this, especially among the Breaking Points team. But Spain's High Court demands Pompeo testify on alleged plot to kidnap or kill Assange, which we know isn't alleged. They definitely did that. So
that was
definitely a thing. Like it's been proven to be a thing, I'm pretty sure. The former U.S. Secretary of State and CIA director was summoned to give testimony related to alleged spying on the jailed WikiLeaks founder by a Spanish security firm. So, a judge on Spain's highest court has summoned Pompeo, right, to testify under an alleged Trump administration plot to kill or kidnap jailed WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange, according to a report published on Friday. Spain's ABC reports National High Court Judge Santiago Pedraz issued the summons, which compels Pompeo to testify as part of an investigation of alleged illicit spying on Assange by Spanish security firm UC Global while the Australian was exiled in the Ecuadorian embassy in London. Pompeo and former U.S. National Counterintelligence and Security Center Director William Ivanina are also being called to testify about alleged plot revealed last year by Yahoo to abduct or possibly murder Assange to avenge WikiLeaks' publication of the Vault 7 documents exposing CIA electronic warfare and surveillance activities. So, thoughts so far, Yeti?
It'll be interesting. I believe Spain is part of NATO, aren't they? So it'll be kind of interesting to see what happens. Because technically, they're supposed to work together on any of these kind of stuff. So we'll see how helpful the states are to this.
Puppers demanded to be let into the other part of the studio. But anyway, but yeah, I mean, this is, I'll be interested to see the extradition stuff you were saying, right? Like, how that works this way.
I don't see it happening.
No, I mean, I'd love this to happen. I'd love something to happen that gives Assange any, like, respite. But, yeah, I mean,
well, he shouldn't be in jail for the first place, so it's stupid.
Yes, right. But, I mean, and this is on the alleged. I'm pretty sure we know this happened. So WikiLeaks, published ABC's article, which is in Spanish, if people want to go and find that. You can translate that, I'm sure. So Spanish court summons ex-CIA director Mike Pompeo to testify about the plans to assassinate Julian Assange, right? So according to Yahoo News, Zach Dorfman, Sean Denaylor, and Michael Isikoff, discussions over kidnapping or killing Assange occurred at the highest level of the Trump administration, with senior officials requesting sketches or options for assassinating him. They were seeing blood, one former Trump security official told the reporters. They seemed to be no barriers, said another. A UC Global whistleblowers alleged company founder David Morales worked with the CIA to surveil Assange and Ecuadorian diplomats who worked at the London embassy. Former Ecuadorian President Rafael Correa had angered the Obama and Trump administrations by granting Assange asylum as he resisted going to Sweden to face sex crime allegations over fears he would be extradited to the United States, which that ended up being their biggest witness said he was lying. Like that the witness said the witness was lying himself.
Yep. He said he was coerced into it.
Yes.
In a way as well.
Right. Which just goes like flies under the radar, right? Of course. Did you see, I know Ian and Brother Warren was on Misty's TNT radio show. Have you heard anything about Misty talking about this? I know they had A for A recently, which might have been mentioned this. So if people haven't, they should go find both Action for Assange and TNT radio with Misty Winston, specifically. So I'm sure she'll talk about this at some point if she hasn't already. But yeah, I mean, so Assange is charged in the U.S. with violating the 1917 Espionage Act, right? and the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act for conspiring with Chelsea Manning to publish classified documents which reveal U.S. and allied war crimes and other misdeeds in Afghanistan, Iraq, and around the world on WikiLeaks over a decade ago. And they're talking about mainly the Vault 7 stuff, right? So that's like Double Tap and
yeah,
I forget what else. Was he involved in the prisoner mistreatment stuff too? Was that also Julian?
I'm not 100% sure, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. So according to the United Nations Working Group on Arbitrary Detention, Assange has been arbitrarily deprived of his freedom since he was first arrested in London on December 7th, 2010. Since then, he's been held under house arrest, confined for 7 years in the Ecuadorian embassy, and jailed in London's Belmarsh prison, where he currently awaits his fate under a judge recently approved a U.S. extradition request. So, yeah, I mean, just generally talking about Assange.
I can't wait till these people get to be held in court.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love it to be like, I mean, the Australians have been sitting on their ass on all this. So,
yeah.
And we know, I don't know if did we talk about it last time you were here, or we talked about Assange and like particularly the PM of Australia, right?
Yeah, Albanese.
Yeah, something like that. Albanese, but Albus Dumbledorians, something. But like,
yeah, he hasn't really done anything.
He's essentially told him he was going to sell him everything for nothing. Like when he went to go meet with like Biden and stuff. Like, no, you just get everything. You don't have to give me anything. I'll just cup them and rub them the right way for you. But anyway.